First of all, I'm leading a delegation sent here.
Hello everyone, welcome back my people. If you are joining us, you already know while I know never finish for this part of the world. But today's story is not the loud one, it's not a shouting type. It is quiet, it is diplomatic, and that is actually why it is dangerous.
By President
Imagine
Bola Ahmed
this.
Tinubu,
Nigeria Air Force
President of the Republic of
personnel
Nigeria.
Tout
detained in
d'abord,
a
je
foreign
conduis une
country,
délégation
days of
envoyée par le
silence,
président Bola
raising
Ahmed
tension,
Tinubu,
and then
président de
suddenly
la
they
République
are
fédérale du
released
Nigeria,
quietly
afin
after
de
an
livrer un
apology.
message au président
My
Ibrahim
people,
Traoré.
let me
One,
ask
Un
you a
message de
serious question.
fraternité, un
What kind
message
of
de solidarité
apology
d'un pays
costs this
africain.
much? And more importantly, who really blink first? Stay with me because this matter get layers. So here is the situation. Nigerian Air Force personnel were detained by the military government of Burkina Faso under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The incident triggers diplomatic tension between Nigeria and Burkina Faso, with allegations, counter-allegations, and regional security concerns flying around. Social media catch fire. Experts started analyzing body language. Government started speaking in coded language. Then, unexpectedly, Burkina Faso released the Nigerian Air Force personnel. And reports indicate this happened after an official apology from Nigeria. That apology, my people, is where the real story begins. Let me break it down properly. Who was involved? Nigeria Air Force personnel, Burkina Faso military government, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Nigerian diplomatic and military authorities. What happened? The personnel were reportedly detained under suspicious link to airspace violation, intelligence concern, and regional security sensitive, especially at a time when West Africa is already on edge. Why did it escalate? Because this is not just about soldiers, it is about sovereignty, pride, and power. Burkina Faso under Ibrahim Traoré is positioning itself as a defend no-nonsense military state, skeptical of ECOWAS, cautious of Nigeria, and to perceive interference. Nigeria, on the other hand, is still seen as the regional heavyweight economically, militarily, and diplomatically. So when Nigeria apologized, it is not weakness, it is strategy. And terror, he reached the room. Why people are saying this and why people? These changes may occur in several ways. First, it shows that terror wanted legitimacy, not escalation. Releasing the personnel after an apology shows him to save face internally with avoiding a diplomatic crisis with Nigeria. Second, it is concerned. It confirms that Nigeria still has soft power leverage, even when loud influence seems to be fading. Third, it tells us something uncomfortable. West Africa is now operating on ego, symbolism, and precision, not just trace. Today it is apology, tomorrow it could be sanction, next week airspace closures. Interesting days ahead, my people. Now let me show you how Nigeria reacted. One person on Twitter says, so Nigeria had to apologize before our men were released. This is not strength, it is embarrassment. Another person come add say, calm down, diplomacy is not Twitter. At least our people come back alive. Den dis one hit hard oo, say Tayo wanted respect not war. Nigeria gave him dat and collected dia men back. Simple. Even on the street pipu are divided. One man in Abuja said if apology can save lives, apology 10 times. Another person reply sharply, but who apologize today controls tomorrow. Deep stuff. My people, let me be honest with you. This is not about shame and it is not about pride. This is about a new West African country where military government were testing boundary, and Nigeria must choose who to talk softly and when to stand firm. Tayo did not release them because he suddenly becomes kind. He released them because the message he wanted had already landed. At this point, nobody should underestimate Burkina Faso, and anybody should assume Nigeria is powerless either. This is chaseless, and this is chase not trap. So my people, the price of apology was not humiliation, it was control, timing and survival. The man were back, the tension has cooled, but the message remains. West Africa is watching each other closely. Anyway, my people, was this a diplomatic victory or a warning sign for Nigerian military influence? Drop your thought in the comments, like this video and check out our other deep dive on Nigeria and African politics. Do not forget to subscribe because the real story is always deeper than the headlines.